This video features a selection of the new and updated features from the February 2026 release. The full list of features can be found in the February 2026 version 20.26.02 release notes, which you can find on Brightspace community. This month, we're excited to highlight the following features. The course management tool has been officially retired, with course creation, copying, and template management now streamlined through the new Courses tool in Admin Tools. The Admin Tools menu is now standardized across all environments, delivering a modern layout with built-in search as the default experience for every user. Creating group assignments is now simpler, with a consolidated workflow in the new assignment creation page that guides instructors seamlessly into group setup. Advanced Assessment now supports group assignments, bringing co-marking, delegation, and multi-evaluator workflows to team-based submissions. Navigating large gradebooks is easier, as instructors can scroll horizontally across grade columns directly on the Enter Grades page. Filtering large courses has been improved, with separate groups and sections filters replacing the legacy View By drop-down across key tools. Brightspace datasets. Major version 11 is now available, introducing updated data structures to improve consistency and simplify reporting. 2 new Brightspace datasets, Question Pools and System Access Summary, are now available, providing clearer, more focused reporting insights. To wrap things up, we'll take a quick look at changes to other key features. Let's take a closer look at this month's features. The course management tool has officially been retired. Course management tasks, like creating and copying courses and templates, must now be done in the new Courses tool, available in the Admin Tools menu. This change, first announced in February 2025, streamlines workflows and aligns course management with an updated interface. To get started, ensure administrators have the required Manage Courses permissions and courses configuration variables are enabled. The enhanced Admin Tools menu is now the default experience for all users. This update removes the legacy Admin Tools menu and enforces the new interface across all environments. Admins will now see an improved layout with built-in search to quickly find and launch tools. Previously, organizations could toggle between the old and new versions. Now, the choice is gone and the streamlined experience is here to stay. Available to all clients, no configuration or permissions needed. This feature implements the following PI item: D11487, Admin Tools, Cog Needs Search feature. Thank you to those who put forward this PI suggestion. Instructors can now use advanced assessment for group assignments in Brightspace. This update brings co-marking, delegation, and multi-evaluator support to group submissions, making it easier to evaluate teams of learners with shared feedback and grades. When creating an assignment, instructors just choose Group Assignment under Submission and Completion, then select Evaluators in the Evaluation and Feedback settings. Updates to the interface reflect group workflows, including evaluator allocation to groups, group-based prompts, and clear visuals for managing team assignments, available to all clients. To enable, ensure the D2L Tools activities. Advanced Assessments enabled configuration variable is active. Instructors can now use advanced assessment for group assignments in Brightspace. This update brings co-marking, delegation, and multi-evaluator support to group submissions, making it easier to evaluate teams of learners with shared feedback and grades. When creating an assignment, instructors just choose Group Assignment under Submission and Completion, then select Evaluators in the Evaluation and Feedback settings. Updates to the interface reflect group workflows, including evaluator allocation to groups, group-based prompts, and clear visuals for managing team assignments, available to all clients. To enable, ensure the D2L Tools activities. Advanced Assessments enabled configuration variable is active. Navigating large gradebooks is now easier in Brightspace. On the Enter Grades page, instructors can use new left and right arrows to scroll horizontally across grade columns. No more hunting for a scroll bar at the bottom of the screen. This update also fixes drop-down menu behavior, so options no longer appear behind student names or other fields. Available to all clients. No configuration or permissions needed. Brightspace just made it easier to filter large courses. Across multiple tools like assignments, grades, class list, and quizzes, the old View By dropdown has been replaced with two separate filters, one for groups and one for sections. This update improves navigation in courses with hundreds of groups or sections, especially in high enrollment environments. Instructors can now quickly find the right group or section without scrolling through long mixed lists. Available to all clients, automatically enabled, no setup required. Brightspace datasets. Major version 11 is now available. This update introduces key changes to data structure and column behavior across multiple datasets, including outcomes program details, outcomes registry owners, users, question relationships, and rubric assessment criteria, to improve consistency and simplify data analysis. Administrators and report authors should review all impacted assets. Version 10 remains available for 4 months to support migration. Available to all Brightspace core clients. To enable, ensure the D2L.tools.brightspace datasets.version configuration variable is set to 11.0, and admins have the Brightspace datasets. Can access. Brightspace datasets permission at the org level. 2 new Brightspace datasets are now available to support better reporting. Question Pools provides detailed insight into all questions within question pools. Data previously bundled in the Question Relationships dataset. System Access Summary shows the most recent system access by each user, now separated from the user's dataset for clearer reporting. Available in both BDS version 10.10 and 11.0 for all Brightspace core clients. To enable, ensure the D2L.tools.brightspace datasets.version configuration variable is set to 10.10 or 11.0, and administrators have the Brightspace datasets can access Brightspace datasets permission. Finally, let's take a quick look at the other features for this month's release. When generating survey reports, Brightspace now creates summary report and individual attempts reports asynchronously, and notifies instructors when CSV or Excel files are ready for download, improving reliability and preventing browser freezing for large datasets. The HTML report option continues to generate synchronously. When instructors view the class progress page, the content completed and content visited progress charts now load asynchronously as they scroll, improving performance and preventing page timeouts in courses with many users or content items. This behavior is controlled by the D2L tools class progress, async content charts count org configuration variable, which defaults to 50 content objects. When creating or managing LTI 1.3 deployments, Brightspace has deprecated and removed the anonymous setting from the security settings section, ensuring LTI launches include the subject identifier and allowing newer functionality like submission review to work as expected. This change applies only to LTI 1.3 deployments managed in Admin Tools external learning tools. When configuring where items are shared in administrative tools, Brightspace replaces the Add Org Units button with a new Org Unit selector when creating or editing homepages and navbars, providing a more consistent and accessible way to select organizational units and clearly understand availability. Before wrapping up, here are some announcements we're excited to share. D2L is continuing to unlist outdated Brightspace tutorial videos that no longer reflect current interfaces and workflows. Embedded links in Brightspace documentation have already been updated to point to the latest versions. For a list of added, unlisted, and removed videos, refer to the Brightspace tutorial video updates. Added, unlisted, removed link in the video description box. We hope you enjoyed this month's release highlights. As always, you can find the full details of this month's changes in the February 2026 release notes on the Brightspace community. See you next month.